All right, really basic overview of antigens and antibodies in red blood cells. These questions are all over exams, so here we go. Number one, basically, antigens are these little molecules on pretty much every single kind of cell, and our body takes advantage of this fact by creating things called antibodies, which bind to antigens and tell our body to kill that cell. And as you can imagine, we don't make antibodies for antigens that are on our cells, right? Because then we'd be binding to our cells and telling our body to kill our cells, which wouldn't make any sense. Now, there are three basic antigens that are important with red blood cells. Antigen A, antigen B, and rhesus factor, which you often see abbreviated as just like RH. Now, for any question, these are the only two rules you need to know, basically. If you have a certain antigen, you don't have that antibody. That's what I just said. Why would you have that antibody? If you have that antigen, then you'd be killing your own cells, right? Don't have that antibody. If you don't have a certain antigen, you do have the antibody, and your body will attack that red blood cell. And that's why we don't give people blood that has other antigens, because then your body will attack that blood and it will result in a process called agglutination, which is basically where you get gigantic clots in your blood, and it's no good, obviously. Now, really quick, we'll go through some examples. What is this red blood cell? This red blood cell we would say is A positive. The positive right there means it has rhesus factor, because it has A and has a rhesus factor. This red blood cell would be A, B, positive, because it has A antigen, B antigen, and rhesus factor. This final would be O negative. O is just basically I don't really know why it's O, but it's really easy to remember because it looks exactly like a zero and it doesn't have anything, which is what O red blood cells have. So there you go. Hopefully that was helpful. And yeah.